Hello and welcome to the new 2 million credit time trial challenge on Gran Turismo 7. We are at Kyoto Driving Park, we are at the combined circuit Yamagiwa-Miyabi, and we are in the VW IDR electric race car. I've never driven this thing before. It only has one gear, so we are basically all driving automatic on this one. And I gave myself exactly an hour. I jumped on when the time trial challenge went live at 8 o'clock my time and gave myself exactly an hour. I set an alarm and then I just had to leave it when that hour was up. So that's what you're going to see on this one. There will be plenty of brilliant lap guides out there. This is not one of them. This is just first impressions and my best attempt. So with all the excuses out of the way, let's get straight to it. So it's 7:59, I'm just waiting for it to be 8 o'clock and then I'm jumping straight in, first collecting my 2 million from the previous time trial challenge. That was a road car, much more my style. This is going to be a tough one for me, I think. Getting straight in, no one has set a time yet, and this is my first attempt on driving this car. I'm not going to play the entire lap because it's pretty awful, but you can see what sort of thing waiting for you when you jump on first time. I'm braking way too much. This car, first of all, it has, going off track, it has a lot of grip, a lot of downforce, excellent brakes, and it also feels like it's behaving like a lot of electric cars does. It have a lot of engine braking when you let go of the throttle, so you have a lot of control there. So this car has a lot of potential, much more than I can probably unlock. I'm sneaking around this other hairpin, not really getting any lines right yet, and as you see, also completely missing my braking point for the hairpin at the end of the lap. Have to get this line right as well, and we go across the line in, I know, I'll just continue the lap. I'm sure I will not make the same mistake 2 laps in a row. Wait. Anyway, I had to reassign my DRS button. I had it on the left analog stick, which wasn't comfortable. So I had to let go of my precious horn button and have the DRS there because you're using it a lot in this car. And you can see I've already skipped ahead quite a bit. I've taken a chunk of my embarrassing intro time, and we are in the 59s now. I think the world record was in the 56s, so I still have a long to go. But I'm beginning to figure out this car. Really have to trust the grip of this thing a lot. Almost braking a bit too late, but I think I'm okay around this corner. Have to find a late apex. I didn't find any apex in this occasion. Just trying to follow along with the Ghost, running a bit wide there. And here you can just floor it coming up the hill. This is a tricky corner. I haven't figured this one out yet. You have to brake at some point, get a nice run out of it. I'll be watching some lap guys myself, that's for sure. Braking for this one. You also have to, I'm basically went in a bit too slow. You have to take a wide entry and then you can just floor it out of there. I was taking too much time just getting around the corner. Somewhere there is an apex for this one as well. And let me just survive this fast right left-hander. Not the best. You can see I had to slow down just when I really wanted to speed up. And this one also need a wider entry than I had here, but let's see. Compared to my time so far, this is a solid improvement. still a lot of work to do, but we are in the 57s now. And we can see we are 20 minutes into the time trial, and I am about to go off the track, so let's restart this one. I can feel the time is quickly running for me, and let's see what I can do with this lap. I think we get a small improvement, yeah, but we need to do better than that. And a little bit later we get yet a chunk of the time, but we are really getting short of time. Now you can see I have less than 15 minutes left, and just loading a new ghost, you can see the top 10 times are just getting faster and faster, and we get in another improvement, and soon we will be starting on my final attempt on this time trial challenge. Let's see now. This is my best lap so far. This is still a work in progress. I need to get back to this one, but let's just see how it's going. If I remember correctly, I'm almost crashing, getting airborne. That's definitely not the fastest way to do it. Now let's get around this corner. You can get a lot of turning in just by lifting off the throttle, so a lot of the corners you don't have a heavy braking zone. Here you definitely have one, braking at the first of the lines on the left, and just trying to find that late apex, or somewhere near the apex at least. This is not the fastest. Let's just get out of this one, and we can just floor it up the hill. Once again, the corner I mentioned earlier, also one of those where it looks like the top times you can lift off just to get the car pointing in the right direction. Then you need a little bit of braking, but the car can really help you. I don't know if I get a good run. This is better than earlier. The earlier you can just find a straight line out of that one, the better. And let's not miss the hairpin completely. Yeah, lost a lot of time there as well. And this final fast corner, can I do it without losing too much speed? Not as terrible as it has been, but definitely needs some improvement as well. And let's try to get a run towards the finish line. This is not going to be a big improvement, but some sort of improvement. And I'm afraid that my hour is almost up now. We're just going on the best we can, but eventually time is up. So now you can see it's 9 o'clock. I'm leaving it at 1:57.6. I will get back to this, and I hope you will all have fun with this. I'm sure a lot of you will quickly beat my time, and I will get back and try to beat my time as well. But that's all from me for now. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.